Okay, so let's do Meghan McCain yet again. Her disrespect is out of control. Now, I said she can keep her job if she changed her behavior. And for all of 1 week, she changed her behavior. Like, she was listening to people, she was listening to the producers, she wasn't being a brat. And then all of a sudden, she reverted back to her old ways. And then told Joy, it's your job to listen to me. And then Whoopi finally said, as the moderator, we're not going to do this. So, Meghan McCain. What's going on? What is with you? I've seen it already. I've seen it in the camera. That's your outcome. You have a problem, young lady. I've seen it in the camera. All I seen was that, and I got it. Like, oh. Yeah, we start with burden. With the 10 of Wands. We start with burden. There's something on your back. You can't shake it. You don't know how. You won't get therapy. Or at least effective therapy. Something's weighing you down. I think she has a substance abuse problem. Probably alcohol. We know she likes a brandy. Or scotch or whatever. She drinks brown juice. So, because this is self-discipline. Is what this card means. Yep. Ace of Cups. Emotions running over. They're always high. You sit on 100. You don't go from 0 to 100. You sit at 100. Page of Swords. The immature behavior. This is the card you get if your children are acting a certain way they shouldn't be, and that pops up. There's your confirmation. Strength. Interesting card to get. It seems out of place. It seems out of place. Because, well, let's do this. Give me another word for strength. Because strength does not describe her whatsoever. Let's do this. Okay, fine. Queen of Pentacles. Like she has an inner strength. Like she's in a good position in life itself, just not internally. Okay. Four of Pentacles. So you're aware. maybe that's what the strength is alluding to, because the strength is like restraint in some cases. It's like a mastery. So things that you know about. And so since it's about you, okay, I see. But well, like we didn't get the High Priestess. Because I think it's a little more complicated than the High Priestess. The High Priestess is an intuit. It's something inside of you that speaks inside of you. This is from the outside. Okay, I get it. This is because I'm saying she has like knowledge of herself. She knows what goes on with her. But this is not a spiritual going on. She just knows she's strong. Because it comes from the outside. Someone building her up, her father or her mother, building her up, telling her she can. Building her up, telling her that she will. Building her up, telling her that she can do whatever she wants to do, be whoever she wants to be. So there's an outside strength that she keeps on the inside, which is a good thing, because that's where it should be as well. Which is why you get the invested emotion with the strength card. And because it kind of threw me off, because here we have the resistant to change. Now you can only be resistant to change when you become aware that there is something that needs to be changed. Which is why I'm like, well, if she's aware here, then what is this going on? So she's aware of her strength. She's aware of where she is. She's just resistant to changing it. But, you know, that's the way addicts are. They don't necessarily know how to change it either. Otherwise, they just do it. So there's your childish, bratty behavior and the resistant to change. And the fear is now the High Priestess. She doesn't know who she is and is kind of slipping away. The hopes, the Nine of Pentacles. She wants to always be this person. The person of security, the person of means, the person of strength, the person of self-sufficiency. In your environment is the Six of Pentacles. So right now, like I said, her life is in a good place financially. In the background is the Three of Wands. There is some sort of searching in the dark here, though. Your word of warning, Queen of Cups. There is a problem you have with the Queen of Cups. I'll just say it that way. I don't really know who that it would be to you, but there's a problem there. The word of solace is the Moon. Now, the Moon can talk about mysteries becoming revealed. It could talk about, you know, uncovering things. But your fear is sort of laid to rest. This is that you won't be able to hold on to who you really are. But this is your intuition also. This is a guide. This is that subconscious, that thing that sort of talks in the shadow. It can still guide you, but you have to be, you can't be resistant to it. Your outcome is the devil. It consumes you. It consumes you and you let it. You don't know how to break away from it. It's going to always be there. Wherever you run, there you will be. So, Sunny speaks and you speak over her, and she speaks anyway. She is very mature about hers. Joy goes to bat for her ideas, and you two seem to really sort of combat and fight. What do your coworkers think of you? How do they see you? Two of Swords. Lost and bewildered. They know what's going on with you. They just don't like it. So Joy. Joy's feelings towards Megan. She feels restrained. This is the card of self-discipline. But it's, restraint. Because she has to show restraint in order to not completely flip out. Like she did once, and then they had to rush to commercial. And they don't want that to keep happening. You know, Joy is in her 70s. She don't take crap from nobody. Especially not some 30-year-old who thinks they know everything. Like she liked her in the beginning. I don't know if people really like Meghan McCain or if they like aspects of John McCain, therefore they liked her too. Because that show, like liberals say, that show does need sort of that voice of conservatism. That way the table was a little more balanced, I guess, because everybody seems to lean left because the country leans left, for God's sakes. That's why I think Anna Navarro is perfect for that show. She's a Republican, but she also is respectful of her co-workers and knows how to have fun in the fun segments. You know, Megan doesn't know how to have fun. Jedediah Bila. I didn't agree with anything she said, but I liked her being there. She was also respectful. My only problem with her was her and Whoopi. Whoopi seemed to sort of squash her opinions a little too much and didn't let her speak. Like she was afraid to go back and forth with Whoopi. But other than that, Jedediah Bila and Anna Navarro, if you want two Republicans on the show, that's who you should have went with, in my opinion. That Abby person, she's also awful. Queen of Wands. This is a woman of action. So they look towards the moderator to sort of reel her in. Ten of Swords. She doesn't want her there anymore. It's not fun. When you have to go to work and you got, you know, anxiety about the table, then what's the point? Ace of Swords. There has to be an understanding. She can come here, but she can't come here and act like that. The Fool. Under that invested emotion. Two of Wands. Under the moderator. That's the preparation. They need the person at the table who sits in the Whoopi chair to get control of the table. Whoopi is going to have to stop trying to pat Megan on the back so much and say, listen here, this is what we're not going to do. If you want that job, because mind you, when Rosie came back to the show, she wanted the moderator's chair. Whoopi said, no, that's my job. So if it's your job, we need you to do it. Five of Swords. There's defeat, dishonor, and an empty win. So they want her gone. Or Joy does. Like she's not enjoying her job anymore. Like I said, if you're going to come at the table, you can't come acting like that. What is the future for Meghan at The View? Going to the past, bickering, fighting, defeat, dishonor. The devil. It follows you everywhere. That's your outcome card, and now we're talking about your past right now. This is your present. The card comes back too. This is your environment right now in the last reading. So your present is about the Three of Wands. Let me get some clarification here. Because the Three of Wands is about a plan off the ground. It's a longing. That makes sense. There is some changes that are about to happen. They're in the works now. Also in the present, Two of Pentacles. There's a need for balance. They're going to sit you down and give you the talk. Your hopes and fears. There's your hopes. The Emperor. That's interesting. And your hopes and fears will be the Emperor. Either you fear the authority or you want it on your side. And the difference in the indication, if you want it on your side, that means you want to be able to go to work and act the way you act and nothing ever happen. They're going to sit down and have the talk with you, so let that go. In your environment, in your influence, balance. Two of Pentacles is also a need for balance, and here's the balance. So like I said, the talk is coming. The future. Knight of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. And again, I got the same answer. If you want this job, you can keep it. But your behavior must change. It must. They're going to try to invest some time into you. And see if it brings forth some sort of fruit. This is the time they're willing to spend. I didn't say this was weeks and years that they're going to try to give you. This is just, they're going to try to give you the opportunity to turn yourself around. You can go from the brat with the Page of Swords to the brave one with the Knight of Swords. Deal with your problems head on. If you do not, your future is bleak at this company. Oh well.